Yo, what's up, Pepperidge? How are you? I'm live. I'm live. What's up, guys? Ahinga, John. Thank you, John. Thank you. The spear is big. The spear is very big. Hold on, let me...
Hey there, silly little sailor. Welcome aboard my boat.
I haven't streamed in a bit, or at least a week. Let me make sure my shit still works. Display. How are you guys doing? Today's gonna be a shorter stream. We'll use the spear, and then I'll put on like a... What's up, Act? Let's see here. Let's see. What do I level up? How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Yeah, what's up, Aerosol? How are you? Do I have a crossbow? I'm just gonna do this ghetto. I'm gonna do this little ghetto. Okay, I should be good. Let me go meet them in B3. This is perfect because I'm at 40k. This new event, man, gets you a lot of tokens. Preparing for my finals though, that's why I'm staying up till late. Oh, you got finals. That kind of sucks. Finals are never fun. Dude, this spear, I'm in love with, man. Like, I can't get over it. The spear is huge. The spear is huge. The only thing that's weird to get used to is the attack speed, right? But Delulu is so balanced. Like, I always knew it was gonna be really good, Acnid, but like seeing your stuff and then finally when I got it, oh my god, dude, it's a night and day difference. Like, just getting used to the attack speed is one thing, but like after you get used to it, like it feels really, really good. Yeah, the movement, like just being able to freely do this is just sick. I don't know. 597 kills, yep. Wait, was it 597? I think it was a little bit lower than that, right? Or was it not? I tried to beat Acnid. I was like 4 or 5 away from you, Acnid. $579. And you have 583. I'm surprised I even got that close, to be honest. But like, I'll be honest, like during that siege, I was not listening. Even though ours is like a dead server, right? So we have no competition. I was not listening to calls at all. I was just going for kills, 100%. . Oh, did I write 597 in Discord? Oops. Oops. All of the servers are geek. Yeah, like it's just, that's why when I post a video and then people talk about like their server being way more populated and stuff, it's just like, it's crazy. You had to run a Vienta for kills. Kyrios. Ooh, it's been a while since I've heard Kyrios. Them good old Kyrios days. Do I have a book? Yeah, I do. I don't even have the right block on. Holy shit. I probably should have set this up a lot faster, but... What's up, Maka? I'm finally live. I know, I apologize, guys, for not streaming in a while. It's just... This past, like, 2 weeks, I just started my new office job and everything, and I've just been dead. Like, holy. I've just been... Oh, it's so much different, but I think I've finally kind of gotten used to it, at least a good bit. So, you know what the secret is? Don't take a nap after work. That's the secret. Every time I've taken a nap, it doesn't end up being a nap. I always tell myself, I'm like, 30 minutes, and then I'll turn on the stream. Yeah, that never happens. DELU SPEAR is feeling amazing. I love it. Why is it not? I'm not hitting anything with my... Oh, you know why? Because I'm not even in... I don't even think... Is this considered... That's why. That's why. I was wondering why the targeting wasn't working. "30 minutes never work." I know, right? Like, it just, that was the key. Like, no more naps. Even though how tired I can be, like, no more naps. How does Rising Slash still lock onto the target? So if there's a setting, there's a specific setting which I will show in just a second. Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. Oops. I did not mean to do that. There's a setting, Roku, that you turn on. I think it's in controls, and it's called like I think it's toggle aim skills, and it'll automatically target the whatever you're hitting. So that's how to get the push to lock onto the targets. Damn, I have like no
Hey there,
abilities because I'm
silly
using a
little
crossbow,
sailor.
but
Welcome aboard my boat.
it is what it is. It is what it is. Thoughts on guard? Dude, guard's ass. Guard gets carried. Yo, Mega, Acnid, and Azo, I appreciate the follow. I appreciate the follow. Don't tell him I said that, Azo. Don't tell him I said that. Can I show the rotation? Like what, like a PvE rotation or a PvP rotation? Right now I can't because I'm like using a completely different weapon just because I'm mastery burning. Was it Freshie? Was who Freshie? Maka, the endurance build, the triple endurance build is really good. I don't have an actual build set up on Questlog, but oh, I see what you're talking about, Aerosol. Yeah, the PvE boss rotation, Aerosol just linked it. I'm pretty sure that rotation has it, so that's perfect. Thank you, Aerosol. I totally forgot that was even there. I don't think I had a triple evasion. I had triple endurance. I had a triple evasion, and then I have regular magic and range. I have Tevent daggers and Delulu spear for the video, for this latest siege video. Garza God, I think he should come heal me. No. Calm down, Azo. Calm down. I actually can't lose guard, dude. That's the only reason I look good. Just come to our party, Azo. Just come to our party. We can kick out, who are we kicking out? Who are we kicking out? My server, I mean, it has people, but it's not competitive. Like, it has a decent amount of people, but it's just not competitive. I need those Tev Guild, but when is that coming? Isn't that supposed to be coming soon? Is that next week? I mean, this week? Oh, on the 15th? Yeah, you 100% need Tev. Tev for greatsword dagger just to let you have that AoE potential, so. And you popped off the last war game, so like you're only gonna do crazy amount more too. That's all you need. Cause you have your Imperial set, right, Azo? GS Spear good to focus on crit damage with gear? I think GS Spear doesn't have a lot of crit to begin with, so I don't know if you want to focus crit damage, Babas. Although I could be wrong. I don't really have an idea of how GS Spear really plays, like their full potential gear-wise. As for next video on your channel, you should make a video where you show the rotation of PvE and PvP and bosses. I could. I have made a video in the previous, but I did change it a bit, right? So I could definitely make a video showcasing rotations. It's just for PvP, you're not really supposed to ever follow a PvP rotation, right? Because people are always gonna do different shit. There's like the general standard, you know, rotation, but like you always gotta adapt in PvP. Do you still love this game like the first day? No, not like the first day. The very beginning of this game was really fun. Now, I mean, it's still enjoyable to me, but it's definitely like, it's dying, you know, lower population. The game is kind of the same thing over and over and over. So I still like the game. I still enjoy it, or else I wouldn't be playing it at all. But in EU, last 2 days, Imperial chests and boots, 2K and 3K. Jesus. EU always has the best prices. It's insane. It's actually insane. Oh my god, okay. That fucking rising slash into a wall is kind of sick. Bro, I need a clip of you explaining why Tev Jags are best in slot for Shadow Dancer higher ups and that my guilds are stubborn. And better, and that you're trolling giving up 10 perception and you won't do as much damage even after showing them your videos as proof. So, like, Birkin compared to Tevin, don't get me wrong, Birkin's really good. You're going to get higher base damage, right? And you're going to get the endurance shred, but you get a lot of crit from Tev daggers. Plus, if you're effective in getting kills and whatnot, or your team's just doing good overall, you literally can keep resetting your stealth, which is overall just better in general, right? Like, and you're always too, once you pop stealth, if you have the skill specialization, you're safe, right? So it's like a good, like, oh shit button, you know what I mean? I do, however, think that like in T1, Tevin daggers were like the best by a long shot. But in T2, Birkin daggers are definitely comparable. They're definitely comparable, but I would still 100% always use Tev daggers over anything. Tev daggers well, but I don't know if I need them. Honestly, Tev daggers would be crazy for you, Azo. I think crazier than even the Tev GS would be. I know you need both, but like if you wanted like priority, I think Tev daggers could be insane. Because I mean, you already get like shit ton of kills, right? Like you're on demand. Alliances are stupid. Honestly, that's like the biggest thing. I always said like if they just deleted, if they got rid of alliances and like made player or guild caps like 100 people, that would make the game so much more enjoyable. So much more enjoyable. It's just the mega alliances that like kill everything. But I mean, it's like you have to do it when there's like in the game. So it's like, it's stupid. Early Morokai, yep, was peak. I definitely had my best time playing this game in the very, very beginning. I was also Bow Dagger in the very, very beginning too, so... Fuck, I got petrified, or whatever. Yeah, I'll definitely work on it, Ford. I'll definitely work on it for sure. There's so many guilds, but Alliance eats up 4 of them. Hopefully get some Tev daggers. Yeah, see, like... It definitely does nothing, but just the ability to be able to reset as a GS Dagger would be super nice, right?
Hey there, silly little sailor. Welcome aboard.
Dude,
my
that's
boat.
holy crap. The rising slash into a wall with all the mobs is insane. Do they have guild levels, and are there guild buffs like Arcage? There's definitely guild buffs and stuff, like skills that you could use, and I think there's actually buffs. Pretty benefits, but it's nothing like crazy. They're not like crazy buffs. I can, yeah, if I remember reverb, I'll definitely show the damage. This is gonna be a short stream though, because we have some war games today, like an really important war game, and I want to make sure I have the best FPS for it. I think I have 2 war games today, maybe. Yeah, we have a pretty interesting war game today versus like one of the top guilds, so it's gonna be rough. It's gonna be rough. We'll see how much, or see what I can perform with this spear. Can you rising slash stun into Tempest Strike? I think I haven't tested it, but I'm pretty sure you can. Double stun, because I wouldn't even hit DR too, so that actually could be kind of crazy. It's just so hard to find extra skill slots to put into it. Could probably change Abyssal Cleave on my PvP spec for Tempest. I used to use DFA all the time. I think DFA with a really fast spear like Crimson goes crazy, right? Because the more attack speed you have, the faster the cast speed of DFA is. On a Delu spear, it might be long. I have to test it. It might be too long because this spear is so slow. I'm not triple evasion. No, I'm magic and ranged. Your siege looks so smooth. It was literally unplayable for me after there was a lot of people, J Money, that were having issues. Like, you could probably heard my static bitching about their issues as well. I know a lot of people had issues. Oh, I wasn't on the side. That was my fault.
It seems we have a special welcome, adventurer with the power of the stars.
Bella Spear DFA is so gross. I never got to try that. Was the suck really good from the Bella Spear? Crash 8 times in Siege. Yeah, I think Flux and Death in my static were having like super bad issues. They had to like restart the computer like 3 times. I think Death said he had to like update his graphics driver. Like, it was so bad. I don't know how my shit didn't bug. Mine was pretty seamless. I got lucky. Have you tried Tevin's like Tevin Dagger and then Crimson? Spear? That's what I used to use before I had Delulu. Is that shit just bugged, or why isn't it picking that up? Yeah, that's what I used to use before Beer Ending. It's really good. Oh, and then also when you fear them too, they take extra damage, so you would just nuke. That is actually true. That shit must have felt really good. Had 178 kill 20-minute war game earlier today. 178 kill. God damn. Was it versus a lower guild, or was that just a higher guild and you just popped off? You don't have to go to the priest after death. You play way too much PvP. I'm just so used to doing it, honestly. What's up, best? It feels amazing. DELU SPEAR feels crazy. I love it. Now it was legit versus randoms. They asked us to war game. I had 50 kills after the stone got unlocked. Holy, literally a free farm. How much crit are you feeling comfortable with now? It just depends. There's some people that are, I would say anywhere above 2.2k is ideal for crit. The more the better, but it just depends on what you're building, right? Like, heavily depends on what you're building. What's up, Rico? I did get the Delulu. I did. How much hit do you have? Depending on the build I'm using, I would say anywhere between like 1600 is like decent right now. Where you take dilute? What do you mean where I take it? 7 minutes. Nice, we got a good burn. So I'm guessing you just target squishies? Yeah, pretty much. You always want to, like, what I try to tell everyone with Spear Dagger is target selection is the most important thing, right? Don't get me wrong, you could kill tanks and stuff, especially with the shield pin. But it's like, it's not your prio, right? You definitely want to target squishies first, and then when you see big clumps, you can definitely hit them and do a lot of damage. You want to be careful about targeting greatsword daggers and stuff though, because those guys typically have melee evasion, so you could just never fuck with those guys. But on the off chance that they have range magic, you can. I mean, Expo Dag is untouchable to us. I'm Greatsword Dag unless we build a shit ton of hit. Yeah, I mean, Greatsword, Crossbow Dagger has really good evasions. I noticed that, like, sometimes you could kill them. Like, sometimes they're super squishy, and then sometimes you can't even touch them. So it's all a matter of, like, you have to like sample people, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like recognize their names, hit them a couple times, see if they have melee evasion. If they do, just remember not to hit that guy anymore because he's just a waste of your time. How much heavy attack? I got like 800. 800 is heavy attack is what I have. It is 100% the most important thing. That's like honestly what is the difference between good spear players and people who just pick up the spear just to throw spears, you know? Target selection is incredibly important. Name red, I throw. Yeah, unless you're Achnid. If you're Achnid, just throw. Nighttime in a while, take care, change the crossbows. Should be true, but I only have 4 minutes left in here. I doubt anybody's gonna try to jump us. And if they do, then I'm fucked, but. Yeah, I'm trying to push time bomb, but I'm only at 676. So I still got a while to go. Akane, do you have time bomb? I'm assuming you do, right? At the end of the day, it's always gonna be, yeah, exactly. Rock, paper, scissors. That's what this game is. Rock, paper, scissors. Like, what build do you got? Was borderline unplayable. I got exit lag now, so hopefully next siege. Exit lag, I wish they would sponsor me like I've always said, but exit lag I use all the time. I feel like it's really good for keeping your ping stable. Unless it's siege though. Siege, I've known people just have problems like regardless. 160 on spear dagger and then 710 total. What am I? Yeah, 161, and then I think my daggers is low though, because I've been leveling other shit. I don't know why. Is Velocity recruiting? I'm top 20 activity and top 70 kills on my server. They might be, John. I know we're always like capped, so you have to you got to reach out to like my leader or leadership. I have nothing to do with the recruitment or whatnot. I'm just a soldier. I'm 100% dragging my party down. What happened in the throne room yesterday? I have no idea. I'll be honest, I was farming kills. That's all I was doing. I wasn't gonna go back unless they like really needed me to go back, I'll be honest. Humble soldier. Where I'm using endurance glass cannon, it's really helping with greatsword users. Yeah, endurance will definitely save you from being one shot from greatsword users. Very important to have a healer though. Very important to have a healer. Or else endurance won't feel as good. Okay, sorry I wasn't looking at the chat. I was trying to pay attention to the mastery a little bit. Let's catch up. Let's catch up. Did he mark? I should probably come back. They're gonna do chest, I think.
Hey there, silly little sailor. Welcome aboard my boat.
Yo, James Otsugo. I appreciate the follow, guys. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, everyone's holding on to him. That's why they feel like that. Everyone thought they had the slick idea. My stupid thing just fucked up. It's like making me walk. What the hell was my... What? I'm just stuck. Why no death? Yeah, we rolled. I'm assuming they rolled. Oh shit. Was there another chest over here? Oops. No, there wasn't. There was not. I think they just left. They're not actually doing the thing because there's another group here. What's up, Guacamole? What do you think about Spear Dagger Endurance? Spear Dagger Endurance is really good. Spear Dagger Endurance is really good. You can definitely build really high endurance. I think you can get over, like, if you have everything like perfect, right? Like you have all your melee endurance on your resonance and all that stuff, you can definitely get over 2k of each endurance and still have really good damage. So it's definitely viable. What's up, King Nora? Congrats on the siege. That shit was, it was so fun. Honestly, that was the first test I've had with the spear. And it was so fun. This spear is so good. It just it is really slow. It is really slow. Right now I'm temporarily using Gale Rush, but I think I'm gonna change it back to the cleave because I did a war game last night and I missed the cleave now. I don't know if you're still here, Acnid, but like I played with the cleave for a while and then I got DELU SPEAR and I took it off for a little bit just to use Gale Rush with it, the attack speed. But like I instantly noticed how much I missed cleave. I was like, okay, there's just so many opportunities. Hey, what's up, Slash? How are you? Yeah, if you have a pocket healer, Guac, it's gonna feel really good. The only issue you're gonna run into is if you like, let's say like go do a Dominion or something and you don't have a healer, it's still gonna feel good. It's just you won't get the full effect from it, right? Because like you're gonna be getting hit with everything. So, I mean, the big thing though is like melee is going to not be able to one hit you, right? So it's gonna be able to save you from that. That's the big thing. Like 100% if a greatsword dagger jumps on me, I'm dead. I'm 100% dead. The only reason that in the videos when I do war games and siege and stuff that I don't die to melee is because of my static. My healer, my tanks, it makes a big difference. And I wish more people would realize that because they always, you know, in my videos say like, you know, how come Rythmn never gets targeted or how come he never dies as quick as I do? It's genuinely because of the party. By myself, I die instantly. Instantly. But in my static, I am tanky as hell. I'm like super tanky. But people don't realize that. They think it's just like people don't target me for whatever reason. I get hard targeted in everything I do just because of my name. Do you think stacking Overseer and Seeker static is going to get fixed? Guy in Siege got 250 kills using the sets. I don't think so, Japern. I don't think so. I haven't seen any kind of crazy stuff about that. Ravagers are the bane of my exist. Yeah, Ravagers. Ravagers are just, you just gotta. That's our kryptonite. You gotta just deal with it at that point. You saw your video talking about the static party. I probably should. Because I mean, it's not rocket science, right? Like I'm not trying to gatekeep the static, right, or whatnot. But I probably should make a video to express how important it is. Even though I did have a video where I said the static is extremely important, but I don't think people get the idea and like how important it is. It is night and day difference. Yeah, exactly, King Nora. Like honestly, like comms, being able to communicate with your static and just like effectively is so important. It makes such a difference, man. Like such a difference when you have a static that communicates.
Have a nice
This It's sustained meta. If you don't have 2 tanks and 2 healers in your party, you just lose. Exactly, Limp. Like it's just like, it's not even a small difference. You have to run 2-2-2, and if you don't run 2-2-2, it has to be like a 3 healer party or something. Guild healers allow you to play the game. Exactly. It's really good, full glass cannon, but the stacking of crit damage double seems so good. It is. I mean, we're all about crit and crit damage, right? That's like where all of our damage comes from. That and base damage is very, very important for us. By the way, you can auto transmutation. What do you mean auto? You mean like stacking everything like that? I'm trying not to go above level 3. I'm trying to get to level 3. You did express, but if you went into depth of what they're doing to maintain that, that could be a good video. That could be a good video, King Nora. That's a good idea. What's up, DD? A big fan of your build here. Just like to ask if you have tried endurance on spear. I would like to. I have not. That's gonna be probably my next build that I will end up building. But I don't have the trait on lockstones right now because the Delu spear took so many. It took so many trait on lockstones. It's 400 per trait on lockstone, or per trait for an arc boss weapon. Exactly, yeah. I mean, it didn't. That's one thing too, King Nora. It didn't start like that, right? When we first all started playing together, don't get me wrong, like we calmed a good bit, but like it's eventually got to the point where it is now, where they communicate. We communicate everything, like Devo calls. They try to rotate it as best they can. They tell me when I'm safe, when I can play crazy. You know, it's so much that goes into it. Mr. Gothic James, I appreciate the follow, guys. Thank you. In terms of survivability, especially when solo, what do you think? What build do you think that can last even just a few seconds? Evasion or endurance? If you're triple evasion, you will last a lot longer solo. But when you're triple evasion, you lose a lot of damage. Keep that in mind. Endurance feels really good, but it feels better when you have a healer. It feels really good when you have a healer. Are there any statics in your server that run 2 tanks, 2 SNS expos, and 2 healers? They're actually unkillable with 4. Yeah, we have a static in our guild that does that. Limp. It's really strong. With Cordy. You're also very lucky to have a guild that hasn't imploded yet, so your static chemistry is just smooth because, man, I've been in so many different... Yeah, no, I agree, J Money. I agree. It's unfortunate to hear what happened with Norm, but... I'll be honest, having a really good static just makes the game that much more enjoyable. If my static were to like quit or leave to a different guild or just stop playing, I'm not gonna lie, it would make this game like really boring for me. I played Dagger Spear and fuck, I missed that. I wasn't even looking. And I went triple evasion. I wonder if it's worth it. GS users chain CC me and kill me everywhere anyways. Triple evasion is nice for more survivability, but your damage is going to be lower, right? You just have to accept that. You have to accept the chance that you actually can dodge everybody else's and you live longer, but you do lower damage. 1200 lock smacked me in the mouth. Yeah. And I'm kind of ashamed to say this, King Nora, but I fucked up because my initial trait on this Delu spear was attack speed, and my dumbass, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go like that, the normal hit, crit, and heavy. So I switched it, and then when I switched it, so that I spent 1200. I realized I was like, dude, I really need attack speed, so I swapped it back. So I spent 1500. No, wait, no, that's 1600. Sorry, 1600. Holy. Yo, what's up, Trust? How are you? So since you got funded to loot, I imagine no more loot for you for a year? Nah, I mean, I'm chilling now, V. Like, there's nothing I really need. I'll probably wait and I'll probably start building the endurance set, so.
You planning on going out tonight for some hunting? If you'll be up all night outside the village, you'll need proper equipment.
Two of my guilds imploded already. What tier transmute did you use for resonance? I randomized my armor pieces because they're not fully traded yet. But I did health on the accessories, and on my weapons I've done hit and crit. So I mean, it honestly just depends on what you need the most. Like, you want to build either hit, crit, both your evasions, depending on what you need. And then you want like preferably health on your accessories. You could go weak enchants. I just don't know how much you'd want to do that because the health is really nice. Just depends on what you're building though, right? Like, and what you need. I'm considering losing the hit so I can get the... Yeah, I think honestly, the attack speed is extremely useful for the Delu Spear, Ignora. Because of how slow the spear is. Hey Rythmn, I'm going to spear Dag. Any reason why Dagger is main weapon? So the only reason why Dagger is main weapon is the animations just feel faster. And also because of this passive right here in the Dagger Mastery. This only works with Dagger. Your white hits basically do more damage. That's the reason I have my daggers out. So like, I'll show you for example, like when I go hit a dummy, you'll see. Spear would technically be doing more damage. But since I have that passive, daggers do more damage and it hits faster. So this is Spear, right? You can see Spear's kind of slow. Hits for like 1100, 1900, 1200, right? And then you switch to daggers. And it's like 1600. Look how fast that is. It's insane. So big difference. And it only works on daggers. That's the reason I have daggers out. Oh, what tier? I did 3. You can do either 3 or I think it's 4 J Money. It just depends on how many resources you have to kind of feed. If you have a shit ton of stuff in your bank and your bags, just do 4. Just do tier 4. But if you do tier 3, you can spend less. The only issue with doing tier 3 is it costs more Solent. It costs a shit ton of Solent. Like as you keep doing it over and over and over. So my Solent is low as hell. Yeah, it costs you a shit ton of Solent for sure. I'm currently playing Scorpion and it is very... Oh, 3-star, 3-star. Oh, I sniped it. Nice. I'm currently playing Scorpion. It's very fun. But sieges and attacks are hard for me. Would it be a bad idea to do a different build for larger scale, like maybe Raider? Yeah, Japern, I honestly, you'd probably have a better time with Raider or even Spear Dagger for Siege. Just because there's so many people for your spears to bounce off of, or even Raider to be able to spin on people. As a Scorpion, you're probably not going to be as useful in a Siege environment. You know what I mean? Like with a shit ton of people. I would say our guild has been together since day one, and we used to win sieges, but after merges we fell off and lost people, but our core members have stayed together and toughed it out. That's good. I mean, if people are still toughing it out, that's always good. It's always gonna it's always gonna like change over time, right? Because you're gonna lose people, you're gonna get people, and then the dynamic of the guild changes and whatnot. But I mean, if you guys are still rolling from beginning since day one, that's big. That's big. I'm definitely not. I used to lead a guild. When I first started this game, I used to lead a guild. We won the first siege. We moved servers. We almost won the second siege. And then I decided not to do a guild anymore because it was just so taxing. So taxing. Like, it was just too much. Too many politics, too much drama. I just wanted to play the game. You know, I just wanted to play the game and frag out. So I stopped doing the guild and I joined the guild. Man, I don't know how you let a guild. I'm a teacher and I have to deal with kids all the day. It was rough. It was leading a guild was so fucking rough. It definitely took a lot out of me. That's why I couldn't after a while. Like, I stopped. Oh my god, that actually fucking scared me. I was like, what are those? What is that sound? Didn't know Sitting Here was here. Yeah, I know it's been a good bit, but man, work has been not killing me, but work is it's taken. Oh fuck, it's taken a toll on me for sure. It's taking a toll, but I think the biggest thing was not taking a nap after work. That's the biggest thing, and also just I think my body's kind of getting used to it more now. So that's a plus. That's a plus. Wait, bro, we don't have a healer? No, don't hit me. Please come and hit him. Come on, come on. Where the fuck did I go this way? Faster Qs and you don't die. True, true. I just kind of expect to have a healer, you know? I hate this fucking dungeon. I got the Birkin Dagger to drop on accident. Like I wasn't even targeted farming it, it just dropped. I got lucky. I got lucky. One in 33 chance, is it really? But you know, RNG's RNG. I still haven't gotten the I think the only morph I've gotten from the dungeon is the bird. I haven't gotten the horse, I haven't gotten the bear, like, and I've done so many. I decided to target farm Birkin Expos just to mess around with SNS 25 times in halls. No luck.
Who is it this time?
I mean, I got a friend wanting to swipe for Tevin Bow, but I think he should get Delu Bow because it's like 10k cheaper. Do you think the Delu is a good call? I'm not too sure on bows. Bows in this game right now, unless you're a healer, are just kind of weak in general. Just like it's just not part of the meta right now. But He absolutely wants to play Bo. I think Tev Bo is the answer. Is he in the ring? I don't know if that's in the ring. That guy. That Don Bolos guy. Yeah, he's chilling.
I'll give you the curse of eternal torment.
Oh, fuck. Oh. No, I jumped, bro. That shit hit me? Oh, he took it. That's why it didn't hit me. Oh, I dodged that. I dodged that.
I can't go yet.
Horse and bear unicorns? Dude, for real. I cannot get that. I don't know why. I know, I'm curious to see how the Tevin and whatchamacallit's gonna work as well. Those bosses are gonna be big. Swiping Tevbo straight up is $800. Is it really? How much is it really that expensive right now? No, there's no way it's it. Wait, yeah, it probably is. 40K? How much is that? 6K? Okay, yeah, it is. Yeah, bows right now is just, unless you're a healer, it's just, unfortunately, it's not the meta, you know? Right now, the meta is spear dagger, tanks, Cordy spinners, healers, you know, GS dagger. Scorpions are pretty good. Spellblade is pretty decent. And then that's about it. Liberators and stuff like bow, bow dagger and that shit, it all fell off, unfortunately. Hoping they have good drop rates on Seven Daggers. Rumor is T3 July. Really? They actually have content for T? There's no way that comes in July. No way. Been waiting for the stream. I took your advice for spear and I'm top 150 in kill activity now. I dropped 100 kills and 250 last night in Siege. Oh, that's sick, Asano. I'm glad, man. I'm glad you played GS Spear and it's perfect for you. That's good, man. That's good. Yeah, Spear daggers are just Spear. You know, Spear is just so fun. Spear is so fun. Especially like if you were just gonna use Spear for just a little bit, doing Spear in Siege is just, it's crazy. It's so fun in Siege. You just kill so many people for free. Oh, there are new areas in KR already? Really? Weren't they supposed to do like inner server sieges and like the 12-man raid and stuff like that? Like, bro, I have so many Liberator mains in my guild coping to death. Thinking Tev Delu can fix that whack. No, yeah, I mean, I'll tell you right off the bat, a striker, or fuck, I can't talk. A strikera, we had the same thing in our guild for the longest time, a bunch of Liberators and whatnot, and they finally have started to switch off and go to like Spear Dagger and Spell Blades and stuff like that, because like no matter how, and these were really geared liberators. These were people who had Tevin bow, they had Daigon staff, they had Bella staff, like they were geared, and they just they see like it's just not strong anymore.
Sailor, welcome aboard my
It was really
boat.
strong in the very beginning of T2 because no one had gear, but now that everybody has gear and resonance and stuff, like it fell off a lot. It still can pump, don't get me wrong, but you have to have full gear and you have to like build correctly. Yo, Spiffy, I appreciate that follow, man. Thank you. And Mr. Gothic, thank you. They really need to add some 12-man content. Dude, 12-man PvP content would be sick. That's all you'd see me doing. Like if they had like battlegrounds in this game, oh my god, it would hold over so much. I'd be steady farming battle. You know, like something as simple as like if you think like if you've ever played World of Warcraft, right? In the very like vanilla days where they had like the PvP ranks, you know, like I forget what it was. Forget the names of them. But if they had something like that, it would be so cool. Just literally a bunch of titles for doing PvP and getting a shit ton of kills, you know? Like, that'd be sick. I turned you into a spear dagger, and you don't regret it, right, Mr. Devils?
What am I going to do?
I kind of copied Whelps and went 2-piece Vanguard for Liberator. 2 Spectral, 2 Vanguard. I think that's what they build, right? 2 Spectral and 2 Vanguard. Just to be a little more beefier. The thing is on Liberator, you can build full glass cannon if you have good healers. Like I'm telling you, static is just everything. Static is everything. So if you have good healers, good tanks, you can get away with playing something super squishy. Just because of how strong that shit is. You think they're gonna nerf daggers, how popular it's becoming? I mean, daggers have always been popular. Like, even before I started playing this game, I knew that daggers were gonna be like, everybody was gonna have daggers, or a majority of people, you know? I don't think they're gonna nerf it. I think that's just the identity of Throne of Liberty. If they, I don't know. They probably should nerf it, but I don't know. The issue is, I don't think daggers are really the issue. And I'm not just saying that because I'm using a dagger and being biased. I think in this game, the biggest issue right now is the meta is revolving around 222 and the static. And it revolves around having tanks and healers, right? Because they give the buffs, like Blessed Barrier and Devotion and Bastion and whatnot. And it makes people invincible. It's way too strong. I think if they somehow nerf that or fix that, it could change the meta a lot, right? Because that's just, it's a super tanky meta.
What am I going to do? I can't go there myself.
Yeah, Evasion Liberator does not work. Don't do Evasion Liberator. Oh my god, I joined. Fuck, I didn't know the event's going on.
Want to use the breeze line? Please take the lift.
And I think he
If you're in the
did he go in or he
resistance,
disbanded?
breathe.
Fuck. Still learning, but you liking it? Yeah, it takes a little bit to get used to when you first start Spear Dagger, but you get the hang of it. It's not a hard class. The hard part about Spear Dagger is when you start getting to like the very min-max and you start having to worry about target selection and all that stuff. That's how to min-max your potential. Yeah, the time to kill, unless you just synchronize everything really good, it's just long. It's long, very long. That and Cordy crossbows are insane. Cordy crossbows, it's just, Cordy crossbows are insane. How much base damage you think you gained with Delu Spear over Crimson? In between like 80 to 100. The base damage is gigantic from Crimson to Delu. Why is DeLu Spear that good? I don't even get it reading the push mechanic. The reason it's good... The reason it's good is just because, like, the passive... Don't look at the passive. Like, the passive is really good, don't get me wrong. But the stats are really good on it, and it's the base damage, right? Like, if you go to the auction house and you look up the Crimson, right? Right? Look at the base damage. It's 274, right? For the top end of the Crimson. 274 base damage. And then you look up the DeLu Spear. And the DeLu Spear is 331. So from 270... What the fuck did I say? 274 or something like that? To 331. It's a big jump. It's a big jump. And base damage is huge for spears. Yeah, sitting here, I got DeLu. I got DeLu. And it is amazing. I have my stuff, Steven. If you type in !build, it should post. But I have it up to date with the DeLu Spear. If you want to see like my stats and my mastery and all that stuff with the DeLu. You get really good stat allocation with DeLu. Rhythm Wyatt, oh, you already read that. No, daggers are great because it allows people to play a single class. True, that's true. All right, Aerosol. Good luck with your finals, man. I appreciate you coming through. Have a good night. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna need them. We got some big games tonight. Oh, it's Stavo. Oh, okay, okay. Nice to see the boys killing it. 580. Yeah, dude. 580 kills without spawn camping on Titan Reach is insane. Oh my god, it felt so good. Yo, what's up, Kyle? No, I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I was saying bye to Aerosol. But it is gonna be a short stream. I'll probably be streaming for like another. I think like another hour. We don't have interserve. I just gotta make sure when my war game comes up, I gotta see. Let me see if I in the Discord if I have the time for my war game. Oh, it's my war game is in an hour. Okay, so I'll be streaming for like 40 minutes, and then I gotta end. I gotta end because I think I have 2 big war games tonight.
Hey there, silly little sailor. Welcome aboard my boat.
I appreciate it, Stavo. I appreciate it, man. Have a good night. Yo, Juven God, I appreciate that follow, man. Thank you. Why did Nightbot time him out? Who did it time out? Stop spam. Oh, he probably typed in caps. You know how Nightbot is. It's super sensitive. Who is better, donuts or bacon? Ooh. Donuts or bacon? I think I gotta go with donuts. Donuts are so good. For me, it's super hard to constantly get stacks for Javelin. People running away from me need tips. Lock them down, Juven, with Shadow Strike. If I were gonna give you any tips for getting your stacks, make sure you're safe because you don't want to get stunned in the middle of it. And there's 2 ways, really. I mean, you could Shadow Strike, and then they're stuck, right? And then you can get all your stacks easy. Or if you're using Gale Rush, you can also Gale Rush and then follow him. Because he's going to be running around. So if you're quick enough, you can Gale Rush and then you can just follow him. And you should be able to get all your stacks off, you know? And then you just throw your spears.
Time to practice your defensive skills.
I'm gonna start 3-star. I don't see if you've done a full PvP build video recently. If you have not, would you mind doing one to help us new Spear Dagger? I haven't done one for tier 2. I need to just make a big tier 2 guide for Spear Dagger. So I'll definitely work on it, Mr. Devils, and see what I can come up with. Because I know I have a lot of videos that are kind of spread with knowledge and information on Spear Dagger, but I need to have like a Spear Dagger guide, you know, that just covers everything. Because, I mean, if I'm going to be honest, there's a lot of ways to play Spear Dagger. There's a lot of ways: endurance, triple evasion, you know, range magic. There's a lot of important things like target priority and selection and just lightning and umbral or poison. There's a lot. So I agree. I'll definitely be working on one pretty soon here. Poison and umbral versus thundercloud and umbral. Thundercloud and umbral? Or do you mean thundercloud and... Or you mean thunder spirit and lightning, I'm assuming is what you meant. They're both really good. I think lightning infusion and thunder spirit pull out ahead in the long run. You're also helping your team, right? Because they benefit off your endurance shred. Poison, no one's gonna benefit off of it other than other Spear Daggers to an extent. I say poison probably has better burst damage, whereas thundercloud and lightning has like more sustain and big burst. Lightning and thundercloud also, or thunder energy also has way bigger AoE. It's way bigger than the poison one. Poison one, they need to be very tightly clumped. Lightning, that shit spreads. I mean, you've seen the lightning go everywhere. Have a problem with my mana, how to fix it? In PvP or PvE, Danny? Oh, by the way, it is storming hard here, so if I just randomly cut out and disconnect, it's because my power went out. What's up, Sin? Drink milk? Yeah, that's a way to do it. That is a way to do it. Texas power grid. Yo, it's storming. Oh yeah, it's storming hard, guys. So if my power goes out, I'll see you guys on Wednesday. What's up? What do you think of the stats? 1500 hit, 2000 crit, and 1000 heavy. That's really good stats, Sin. If I were you and you could make some changes, I would probably go for a little bit less hit. I'm sorry, heavy. A little bit like I would say like 800-ish is fine. And higher crit. Like 2200 crit is like pretty ideal. 2300, that's a good point to be at. Your hit is fine. You can even sacrifice some hit if you want to build the others, you know what I mean? I mean, the Spear Dagger is going to be exactly like it was in T1. Target selection. You gotta choose the right targets. Shame on you leave if your power goes out. Hey, give me a generator, Kyle. Give me a generator. Milk for the win and hello. Yo, what's up, Zaru? How are you? Sponge cake is better. Sponge cake is better, but it's fucking expensive. If you just mass make it and you use it all the time, that shit. I remember I like back in T1 I made like 200 sponge cake or whatever, or 300, and I went through that shit like candy. So I stopped making it. What's up, Yusuf? I was in Dallas last year, just storms. It was not fun. 2 to 3 days a week and being rained out. Yeah, dude, it rains so much. People in my guild play on 3k crit. Are they dumb? No, Juven. That's just a full glass cannon type build. It's viable, but only viable if you have a good static. Like you have good healers and good tanks. You know what I mean? Because if you don't, you're gonna get deleted. I don't got that type of me either. Why only 800 heavy? That says everybody. So 1000 is good. Don't get me wrong. But if you're using the Unyielding Sentinel, you got to remember that you're gonna get if used effectively, you're gonna get around 600-ish extra heavy attack, right? So you're gonna be fine with your heavy attack. The biggest thing is we rely so much on crit damage, right? On getting crits. That's why crit is probably the most important thing on Spear Dagger. Crit is just super important. Does AoEs knock you out of stealth? No. Oh, it depends. If you have this skill, I'm in PvE right now, so I don't have it. But if you have this CC immunity, for 3 seconds after you go stealth, it's like a safe, like no one's gonna fuck with you kind of thing. Amazon Prime! I was installing the fiber optics in Dallas for that new railroad system down there. Oh, so you travel a lot, huh? Pepperidge for work. How much less damage is triple evasion? I couldn't give you like a percentage, but it's a decent bit. It's a decent bit because you lose out on every one of your offensive stats. You lose out on heavy, crit, and your hit, right? So you're gonna lose damage. I can't tell you how much because I've never played triple evasion, not yet, at least. I do want to build a triple evasion, and I also want to build an endurance. It's expensive. I'm doing good, Zara. I'm doing good. Today's gonna be a short stream just because I have some pretty important war games that I'm gonna be doing soonish, but today's gonna be interesting. Today we fight Take Care. I don't know if you guys know who they are, but if you're on NA, you probably do know who they are. But we fight Take Care today, so it's gonna be a tough match. Oh, okay, I see what you mean, Pepperidge. Is Spear Dagger better than Spear Greatsword? I mean, they're in their respective categories, right? Spear Dagger has more damage than Spear Greatsword, but Spear Greatsword is just sturdier. Think of Spear Greatsword as like a bruiser that can stay in the fight and still decently pump. But think of a Spear Dagger as kind of like an assassin, right? Depending on how you play it, of course. But it's like an assassin. Question, been looking at this for a while now in the past few GVGs. Rising slash versus slaughtering. What's the reason with rising? Rising, you get double charges, and it's just better, especially when you have Delu for control, right? You have distance, you have two dashes. Slaughtering is good, but if you use it around multiple people, it's gonna bounce. You don't want it to bounce. You want it to hit the target that you're aiming for. You know what I mean? So like it could be good in some scenarios, but the bounce is gonna minimize the damage you would do to that potential one person you're after. Comparing the builds on paper doesn't seem like much. I'm triple evasion, but just feel like you definitely can build triple evasion to live. It's definitely way more survivability. But for example, like your crit damage is gonna go lower, your crit is gonna go lower, and your heavy is gonna go lower. And there's just no way around it. I've tried building different builds. Oops, I didn't mean to press that. Why is... That was weird. I pressed F and it like pressed G. What the hell? Have I missed our boy on here yet? No, I mean, I didn't stream all last week because of work, Kyle, but I have not brought him onto the stream yet. He's getting he got engaged, Kyle. I don't know if you heard. I don't have one AK on a quest log. I need to build one just so everybody can look at it. I'll build one really soon on the quest log. Yeah, you can send it, Zaru. I'll check it. I'll check if you send it over. Yeah, he it was very fast. It was very fast. If you play this boss type build, Marshy, you won't really run out of mana. This is like a bossing build. It's not AoE. It's like utilizing the burst stack. And you really don't run out of mana at all. And then if you ever get low, you just make sure you hit your Q blocks or anything like that. I take aggro? Oh yeah, I forgot Anarchy is not an actual tank. I honestly, I don't mind the event. I like it better than the Goblin, just because like now with work, I can actually do this one on my own time. The only issue I hate with the event right now is that you can't do your regular Mystic portals now. Like your regular ones, you know what I mean? The base damage from Delu is just insane. Yeah, it's definitely, the base damage is huge, but it's definitely really slow. It is definitely really slow. Yeah, it is buggy too, with the levers and stuff on a platform you can't even get up to. They did, Kyle. I think they've been together maybe like 6 months. I think like 6 months. I'll look right now, Zara. I didn't think that Q was gonna pop this fast, but yeah, endurance is good. It's really good, Marshy. I'll definitely Maka. I'm gonna work on it. I'll probably do it maybe later tonight or tomorrow, and I'll make a build on the quest log. Exactly. Most of the stuff is most of the mana is spent on Javelin and Explosive Fury. So, okay, Delu, you got the right. You got the right armor setup, 2-piece Imperial, 2-piece Vanguard, and you got the crowned helmet, the ogre helmet. Remember that you can also change this for Bangle, which can give you more endurance. Depends on what you want though, you don't need to. This deck list is really good if you have it. This cape is really good if you have it too. And your endurance You have full melee, which is good. Yeah, so you have pretty good stats. You have pretty good stats. So just remember, the build is good, Zaru. The build is good. Just remember that this... Yeah. Okay, I'm back. A lot of it, Marshy, is kind of copy paste. You can there's not like a lot of flexibility on the builds that you can go. There is, but most of them are pretty generalized. Ow. What the hell, Reps? Reps gets ranked 69 and thinks he's hot shit now, huh? How many people did you fight last night? Zero? What the hell? Oh, you've just been 69. Really? Damn, that's how dead our faction is, dude. That's how dead our faction is. Okay, my war game is in 30 minutes. I'll stream for like 10 more minutes and then I gotta end for today, guys. I know it's gonna be a little bit shorter of the stream, a 2-hour stream-ish. But like I said, I got some pretty important war games, and then I need to make sure I make another video. But I'll definitely be streaming again on Wednesday. Like I said, I think my body is definitely getting used to being at work. I want to watch it. I can't stream the GVG. It's just too laggy for me. And this is a pretty important GVG. We gotta prep for the tournament. Yeah, I'll be uploading for sure the war games. The one we have tonight versus Take Care, so it's a pretty good guild we're fighting tonight. Thank you, Devils. Yeah, I'm for sure gonna work on that video. I got some good videos that I can think of for like guides and stuff, so.
I'll give you the curse of eternal torment.
When is the next Nebula PvP? I need to go, honestly, and record some more. Oh, that dude's dead. Oh, no, he's not. Nebula PvP is the best, 100%. I need to go record some more for sure.
I can't go yet.
Let me see the build. Well, yeah, the build is good. Your stats look good. What I was saying earlier is make sure that you go into Spear and you grab this one. This one's very, very important if you're playing Endurance. Obviously the Dagger one is very important to switch over, right, for the Endurance, but this one's important as well because it's going to give you all 3 by 250 when you use a movement skill, which you should use, or which you should get a lot. I appreciate it sitting here. I still gotta calibrate and see like what I need help with and whatnot to see what I want to do, but I would definitely hit you up. Damn, game looks good now. Do I come back? If you came back, Reps, it would take you a while to get geared. I mean, you could pay. You could definitely pay and get progressed faster, but I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it, brother. But the game is fun. I wish you would have stuck with it. I think you would have enjoyed it. No problem, Zaru. No problem. Like I said, I'm gonna upload. I'm gonna fix the quest log to have an endurance build on there, so that way people can kind of compare. When I decide to follow your build, I did not regret it. A bit expensive on Imperial, but it's worth it. Minimum kills will not go down. Exactly, right, Slash? The build is, man, it's just good. Its build's good. Once you get the 2-piece Imperial, it makes such a big difference. Such a big difference, man. It's just crazy. Now with DeLu Spear, oh my god, I hit like a truck, dude. It's just, it's insane how hard I hit. Might as well wait for the T3 and we get that catch-up mechanic. If the game is still live for tier 3, that probably honestly would be at the time for you to check out the game, Reps. I mean, you could definitely play now and just get started and kind of feel your way around and see what you want to play, but
Try to escape and I'll chop your limb.
what are your thoughts about Gladiator? Gladiator is really good. It's definitely the bruiser with the spear. So you're not gonna do as much damage, but you still do really good damage. And you're tankier. And you have greatsword. So, can't go wrong with any of that. Send a lot for that build. Oh, you spent a lot for that build? Yeah, shit's just... That's the only reason I haven't built the extra stuff. If I had infinite money, trust me, I'd have all the builds so I could show you guys, and that way you guys can just take a look at them, but I have no training lockstones and all that. War is about to start. That's another thing too, Reps, is like TNL prime time is when fucking the war starts in that other game. Like I'd have to be not doing anything in TNL. I wish, I want to go, I want to play. That's exactly what it's like, Slash. You just nuke people. Leave a like, fucker. Leave a like, boys. Leave a like. You're at 5150 CP. Okay, okay, you're getting there. You're getting there, Dark. Do you have Q skills turned off? Yeah, I don't use Q skills. I've never used it before. But just from the wording and stuff, I never want to have like my shit queued up, you know? I don't know.
Garden will bloom red with your blood.
Because like sometimes you want to make like a split decision, like change, and if you've already queued up an ability, like you're just kind of fucked, you know?
Let him get away.
Yeah, like it might feel clunky, like when you're trying to do something specific. No, slept us.
Like this.
Good luck for the war game. It's time for me to get ready for mine. All right, sitting here. I appreciate it, man. Like I said, I'll be streaming Wednesday. I think like I've gotten the technique down, so I'm not gonna be sleeping after work anymore. So we'll be streaming again. We'll be back on the regular schedule. But good luck in your war game, man. Good luck. By the way, there are 2 wars. The day starts 22 and the other one in 2 hours. Okay, I might be able to make the second one. The only issue is I have 2 war games today. And then Nebula, I think. So we'll see. I'll hit you up for sure if I get some space. I appreciate it, Jordan. I appreciate it. That siege went crazy. That's definitely my top siege. That is definitely my top siege. Yeah, I should get some really good content today. It's gonna be rough though. The one we're fighting, the first one that we're doing today, is against a really good guild. So it's gonna be a little scary, especially if they focus me. I needed to not do that ability. I did it again. Nice, nice. Eva melee who? DELU spear blocked them all. I don't need no melee evasion. No melee evasion. Okay. What time is it? 6:40. I got 20 minutes to the war game. So I'm gonna end the stream, guys. I appreciate everybody being here. I'm gonna be back on my regular schedule with streaming, so don't expect to stream tomorrow, but expect it again Wednesday. We'll be live again. Wednesday should be longer as well too. It was just today that I have a lot of shit lined up and I kind of important games that I want to focus on. So, but there'll definitely be videos. I'll definitely record and get them all going and stuff. But yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out. I will see you guys Wednesday. Apocalypse, if you type !build, it should link you my build. Later, guys.